Hi, about a year ago I took a closer look at the Ajax alarm system. Here I've had the opportunity to try Ajax's new indoor camera, conveniently named IndoorCam. And I'm just going to go straight out here and say that if you are hunting for a standalone camera for indoor surveillance of any kind, and you do not have any other Ajax products nor have the thought of investing in any of them, then this is probably not the camera for you. Mainly for two reasons. First, that the price is fairly high, coming in at around $230 or just under £200. Second, that the camera has got no possibilities whatsoever for standalone recording, so there's no micro SD card slot or anything like that here. However, though, if you are going to use it with an Ajax system, things instantly gets a lot more interesting. First, the design here is classic Ajax good quality, and getting started with the IndoorCam is basically scanning the QR code, plugging in the power cord, and you are good to go. Mounting can be done both on walls using the included screws or just by placing the camera wherever you like. Adjusting is also fairly easy, and the whole thing feels nice and of good build quality. The biggest take here, in my opinion though, is like mentioned that the camera requires another device to be able to record video, either an Ajax NVR unit with a compatible hard drive or the use of Ajax online storage service, and without one of those the camera is, well, not at all living up to its full potential. With one of these storage options though, it definitely opens up the full potential this little thing actually has to offer. Firstly, recording can be done either continuously or when something is detected. The sensor here is a 4 megapixel one with a max resolution of 2688 by 1520 pixels. Viewing angle is 100 degrees horizontally and 60 vertically. So totally fair there. Included is also IR lights for viewing in complete darkness, where the camera also enters black and white mode to up the contrast, something that works really good. The overall quality here is fine, however, though the colors are somewhat bland at times, but the results are sharp and definitely contrasty enough. Apart from checking the camera through the Ajax app and watching recorded events with the help of, for example, an NVR, the IndoorCam also offers some interesting surveillance stuff. The camera can, for example, be set to recognize both humans, pets, and vehicles, and then start recording or triggering events accordingly when one of those is seen in the lens, something that also works really good. The camera is also tightly integrated with the Ajax system per se and can be used to trigger alarms based on specific criteria here too. Here the camera also has a PRI sensor, passive infrared, to help determine if whatever is moving in front of it is actually alive or not. There's also the nice possibility to hide selected portions of a surveilled area from triggering anything by setting specific zones through the app. The camera also supports two-way communication, where you can either listen in silently on what's going on around the camera, as well as push the talk button and let people know that they are being watched. Here they can also talk back to you as well, both ways also with decent, however not fantastic, quality. Apart from this, there are many more settings, as well as the possibility to adjust the image quite a bit and also change the resolution to be able to record for longer periods, etc. So all in all, it is a pretty feature-packed little camera. However, like mentioned in the beginning of the video, unless you have an Ajax system already, and mainly one that includes at least a hub that can act as a backup channel for stills via the camera, as well as an NVR for recording, this is not a great standalone camera solution. However, if you do already are running Ajax products, the indoor camera is actually a pretty neat accessory for quickly adding a decent indoor camera solution to it. Alright, those are my thoughts on the Ajax IndoorCam. Please share any of your thoughts or questions in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you for watching. Bye.